everyone, my name is Helen. Welcome to the Shrimpy McGee channel. Today I'm just going to show you, and in subsequent days I'm going to show you some different hairstyles you can do so that you just start with one straight hairstyle and just keep it going for for 3 days in total, so that you only have one wash day and you don't have to do too much. And this will work if you have thin hair, because I have thinning hair, and thin hair, even though it looks kind of fluffy right now, it's because it's really dry. My hair is really dry and it has this old lady look. Lately I've been sort of straightening it, and so I'm going to show you what I do. First off, my hair is just freshly washed and I just let it air dry. That's why it's kind of a mess like this. I'm going to go in with my Rogaine. Right now I'm having like a bald spot here, so I'm going to put that in there, and this is my technique for doing it. You can look at some of my older videos and you'll see me doing this, where I'm not super careful about it. I'm just kind of getting it in. I'm not parting exactly, but I know where all my thinning spots are, so I'm going to put it in. So after I dry this, the next step I'm going to do is put some serum in my hair. I bought this serum from Trader Joe's. It was inexpensive, and I thought I haven't used hair serum in a while, so I'm going to pick that one up. It's pretty good. I actually did look it up, and it's actually the same as the Giovanni brand, because as you may or may not know, Trader Joe's has a lot of stuff that is labeled Trader Joe's, but someone else actually makes it, if you know what I'm trying to say. So what I did was I just looked up the ingredients, like I copy and pasted the ingredients into Google, and it showed me another product that came up as an exact match for this one, which is the Giovanni brand stuff, which is about twice as expensive as this stuff, which is still not expensive. I think I paid $4 for this. But anyway, that's the way I do my Rogaine, and so the next step is going to be some serum. I'm just going to take a little bit, not too much, because despite having really fluffy hair, like I said, I actually don't have a lot. If this were all straightened, it looks like a lot, but once I straighten it, it won't look like it's not so thick, is what I'm trying to say. So I get the serum all through my hair. My ends are very, very dry, sort of why it looks the way it does. The Rogaine is actually pretty well absorbed into my scalp because the foam just goes into my particular skin super quickly, and serum is good. Now I'm going to clip up my hair, and I'm going to go through the straightening, so you guys stay tuned for that. So I section my hair. I don't really overdo it with the sectioning, as you can see, but I just want to make sure there's a pretty thin section there at the back. And I always start, when it comes to straightening, I always start with the bottom. So the person I learned this technique off of actually is Brad Mondo. He is a hair YouTuber, and he's amazing. He's an actual hairdresser with a huge following, and gives great styling tips. So it wasn't specifically for thin hair or anything like that, but he showed how to straighten, and here we go. You know, you got to hold it there a while, and that was a mistake I've always made. And the other mistake was I'd sort of go straight down, but if you kind of hold it like this out from your hair, that's how you get the best result. Yeah, so if you take a little bit longer to do each strip, you'll get a better result. So I'm going to keep going with this, and I'm going to fast forward it, and I'm going to show you the end result for the day one, my day one style. I'm doing that so that I'm going straight up, because I actually strategically want this hair to fall to cover my balding thinner spot, which is back here. So that's why I'm going up. I go up, then it will fall back instead of going sort of sideways or that side. I just find that it covers it really well when I do that. Okay, last step, which is this. Too much to do in one, so I wanted to do it in two. So I do it up because I kind of want some volume up here, and also I'm planning on clipping my hair back. I've developed this new thinning spot right here, so I'm going to show you guys how I cover that up, because this hairstyle puts it in, you know, you can see it really well. Which I don't love, obviously. So, but what I have been doing is I've been liking to take my hair half back like this. I just find it keeps it out of my face right now because my bangs are growing out. and I just like the way it looks, but I do not like this spot. So I'm just gonna show you guys how I cover that up. Very simple. Those of you who followed my channel, oh, by the way, like and subscribe. Like and subscribe if you haven't already. But as you guys know, I love L'Oreal Root Cover Up and I love Topic. And of course I don't have them here. Let me just go grab those. So normally I use sort of one or the other of these, but I'm gonna use them both today just to show you. And then you can stay tuned, you'll see tomorrow I put the Rogaine or the minoxidil straight over it. And so what I like to do is actually have this hand mirror and I kind of use it as a guide. I just put it here so that it doesn't go on my face. So I'll put some Topic in first. That covered it up a bit. Then the next thing I do is the spray. And I find with the spray more than anything, with the L'Oreal, the Magic Root Cover Up, I find with this more than anything, you have to put something on your face or else you spray your face and you have all these little dark droplets in my case because I have dark hair. So I just do this and then I will spray. And this product is the one I think that makes the most difference. Let me get a little closer. I'm gonna go into the mirror a little closer. So you'll see, I really covered it up. This stuff is magic. Topic is great too. The order I do them in is Topic and then this. So this is pretty much, I'm gonna fix this a little bit, put a little bit more serum in just to make it a little smoother and fix this a tiny bit, but this is pretty much my day one hairstyle. And so over to day two. Hey everyone, it's the next day. So this is day 2 hair. It held up actually pretty good. It's looking, you know, a little stringy on the ends, which is kind of an issue for me because my hair is kind of thin and it's thinner at the bottom. But I think it's looking pretty good. It's definitely not clean, it's not washed since yesterday. And I've still got my fibres in. So you guys remember that I sprayed all this in. So today you're just gonna see me do my second day routine, which is that I will switch over to this generic minoxidil I got from Target. And the reason I do this is just honestly, it's affordable. This is much more affordable than the Rogaine, and I just go one day on and one day off, if you know what I mean. So you're gonna see right now, I'm working on a spot. For some reason, it's very thin right there. And if you recall, like I said, I put powder and stuff like that in there. So I'm just like working this in. And so you'll see, I don't know how well the camera's gonna pick it up, but my fingers are a little bit darkened. I didn't use too much, but I just go right over it. My hair is definitely not perfectly clean. I definitely have a spot back there. I'm always trying to get, that's my spot. I know that here I'm trying to work on my temples these days as well too. There's not a lot of evidence that suggests that it works on temples, but I have seen anecdotally people on Reddit and other places say that they've had really good results by using minoxidil on their temples. So I figure it can't hurt. I'm already applying it to my definite thinning spots and bald spot, which is back there, back in the back of my head. And I definitely have some parting areas that are thinner. So whenever I part my hair, I'm really strategic to make sure that I'm picking the thickest part. I'm gonna see if I can illustrate that for you guys. I'm not sure how well this will work, but let's give this a try. So for me, a middle part is sort of pretty thick. I have pretty good coverage. Right, but if I switch to a part over here, which was my usual part for a long time, it just, I don't know how well it's gonna pick up, but the coverage, the hair thickness, the density is not as much on this side of my head or this side of my head. The place that it seems to be densest really is if I shoot it down the middle, although I don't love a center part. Center parts look great on some people. You know, we know Kim Kardashian always wears a center part. Meghan Markle always wears a center part. You need to have a really symmetrical face. Really symmetrical face for them to work really well, in my opinion. But anyhow, we are gonna wear one now because I just feel like that's gonna be the easiest for this particular look that I'm doing. You can part it how you like. And so we're just gonna do a kind of a beach wave. And so the point of these is that I wanna just show you, you know, that last one took maybe 10 minutes. This one should not take too long, especially because I don't have that much hair. I'm trying to keep these to just like a few minutes, just like quick hairstyles you can do to sort of get out of the door. So here we go. I've got this little mini, which is amazing. I love this tool. Paid like $20 for it or something like that a while ago. And so yeah, what I'm just gonna do is just take like a little piece. I'm gonna start here and just take a little piece and definitely not section it perfectly. This time I'm going, my sections are, when I was straightening, my sections were going kind of like flat out. Does that make sense? And these ones are going kind of this way, right? I'm pulling the sections, and when I was straightening and I was pulling them like layers. that way. All right, so I'm gonna just grab this and I'm just gonna twist it away from my face, and the point is just to get a gentle, sort of a beach wave. And the great thing is I don't have to do all my hair, and it doesn't have to be perfect. Some of it can be a bit straighter because it's supposed to be kind of a casual-ish look, right? But still suitable for the office if that's your goal. I can get a few waves in there. So I find if I just do that side, it's just a gentle wave, and my hair is so dark that it's hard to pick it up, but there's a gentle wave to it. And so now I'll just move her over to this side, and yeah, I'll just do the rest and I'll speed that up for you guys. Okay, so that was about 5 minutes worth of curling. So now I'm just gonna let it dry a bit. Maybe just work on some of the places I completely missed. There's a completely straight part here. Just gonna touch it up a bit. But my goal is to try and not spend more than like 5 minutes doing this, which helps because I don't have a lot of hair. When I used to have a ton of hair before all this hair loss stuff started, this would have taken me forever. There's just no way. But one of the upsides of not having a lot of hair is you don't have to spend that much time curling it. So it's worth actually the effort. I did get a comment saying that it's really just, you shouldn't be using heat styling if you have thinning hair. And my take on that is the hair that's grown out is not growing hair, it's hair that's already there. And yeah, it might damage it and give it split ends, but if you just need to look better and you need that boost of confidence, like definitely just use a bit of heat styling. It's better than looking at your hair and being mad or upset about it for the rest of the day, in my opinion. Anyway, that's pretty much it. I'm gonna just, I'm gonna work on this now because it's not quite to my liking, but we just got some bends in it, which is sort of the point. It's not even really, it didn't even beach wave really. Just got a little bit of movement in there so it wasn't so straight and so thin looking at the ends. And so I'm gonna fluff this up now. Hey everyone, okay, so day 3 hair. Remember to like and subscribe if you're into this video. I'll be making more of them. So what do we got on day 3? It's kind of messy, kind of dirty. This is yesterday's. I can feel that it's a little oilier than usual, obviously. So this will be the last day. I'm gonna wash tomorrow. I'm gonna go back now back in with my liquid foam. I have fibres in from the other day. I have root spray in. You guys remember I'm hitting up those temples a bit. I'm really not using much these days. I'm sort of trying to go down to a bit of a maintenance dose because my hair is probably filled in, I think, as much as it's going to at this point after like over 1.5 years on the product. So I'm not so much trying to grow, although that would be nice. I'm just more trying to maintain. So I'm gonna rub this in. Rub it in really good. Then I'm gonna wash my hands. And then my 3rd day hairstyle is a ponytail. Good old-fashioned ponytail for when you're not having the best hair day. But with the ponytail, that's when the most scalp shows, as I'm sure you guys might have noticed. So I'm gonna be very liberal in my fibers and my spray today because also I'm washing my hair tomorrow. So that's how I do it. So I'm just gonna wash up, be right back. For ponytails, I'm not able to use one of those really thick elastics that I used to use with the covered elastic, that kind of vibe. They're just, I don't have enough hair. I'd have to go around like 5 times to make a ponytail. So I've just switched to these tiny little ones. Can you see that? And they're kind of disposable, and you can buy like a whole bunch for cheap. Although I don't dispose of mine, I try and reuse them, obviously, whenever I can. Okay, so yeah, last day ponytail. And let's go. I'm just going to, I haven't actually brushed my hair. My hair just doesn't get very tangly. I guess maybe because I don't have that much of it. Or it's never really been super tangly hair, even when it was longer. When it gets to a certain length, it does get tangly though. And I haven't reached that, I'm like, ooh, hair loss. I don't know if you can see that. Usually I would use my tangle teaser. I just don't have it handy. So I'm just using this. This is like a wide tooth. Actually, this is a wig brush, but anyway. For me, I like to have a little bit of tendrils framing my face. This part is optional, but I'm just gonna do a pony, and this part I'm gonna fill in. So here we go, just a basic ponytail. I'm going to work today, that's why I'm wearing a blouse and I have a bit more makeup on than I usually do. I don't know if I'm gonna try and snap it into a bun. Yeah, I think I am. I'm gonna do this. You know, where you just kind of fold it out over. And then I'm gonna see about curling these away from my face. I bet I've heated this up, so just giving them a little twist. So those will loosen up a bit and they won't be so tight looking. Okay, so now let's deal with this spot. Let's see. Right, so you can see it's all showing. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna powder it and I'm gonna spray it. Here's the powder. I'm just gonna go in there. Okay, tap, tap, tap. That's how you're supposed to do it. Tap that. Let's see if it's any better now. Yeah, it's much more covered than it was, right? You're not seeing the scalp that you were. Then spray. Spray to lock it in. You can use the hairspray that, you know, Topic has a kind of a lock-in spray. You can use regular hairspray. I'm just gonna use the Magic Root Cover-Up because I'm actually out of hairspray. Otherwise, I would probably just use hairspray today because I feel like it did that good of a job. Yeah, that's it. Check it. I mean, I think that looks pretty good. Okay, everyone, well, that's pretty much it. That's my third day hair. Thanks so much for joining me here. I will make more of these. Be sure to give it a like if you enjoyed it, and we'll see you soon. Bye.